What if I told you that your thoughts are not random, your moods are not random, and even your habits are not random? They are brain states. And brain states are literal frequencies. Your brain is not just an organ. It is an electrical transmitter, a literal frequency machine, constantly broadcasting waves that shape how you think, how you feel, what you believe, how you behave, and what you unconsciously allow into your life. You are not stuck. You're simply tuned into a frequency that keeps producing the same results. And once you understand this, everything changes. Most people think they need to fix themselves, but nothing is broken. Your brain is simply operating on an unconscious setting that was programmed long before you ever had a choice. Let me talk to you one-on-one, honey. Childhood trauma, school, religion, stress, survival, repetition, belief systems that your parents passed down. All of these install default frequencies into your nervous system. And your nervous system runs your entire life. You don't attract from what you want. You create from what your brain is tuned into. For example, I believed most of my life that rich people were evil, that money was the root to all evil, that me having Crohn's disease, an incurable illness, was my cross and thorn in my flesh that I had to bear. And this was due to the religious programming. Since Sunday school, I went to church my entire life. Like, the earliest I remember going to church is probably 4 years old with my friends. My entire life until I was about 45 years old. I am now 50. Even though I left government-sanctioned religion and just started exploring the truth of who I came to be, I was still on the default settings of my subconscious brain frequency of I am not worthy of this. I am not worthy of that. No matter how many courses I paid for, no matter how many coaches try to beat something into my head, I was not grasping what they were saying. No matter how many affirmations I said, no matter how many times I visualized, these subconscious programs had to be uprooted. And now I can sit here right now and say I have removed imposter syndrome from my subconscious mind, that I am worthy of success. I am worthy of healing. I am worthy of abundance, prosperity, money, all the things. I'm worthy of travel. I'm worthy of passports. I'm worthy of this beautiful earth, this planet that is Pachamama. It takes work. Just like you cannot keep running a computer or your phone with the same programs, things are updated. We update all the time. Well, you need to update your frequency. You need to update your brain. The brain is a radio. It has channels. Each channel produces different emotional states, mental abilities, learning speed, healing capacity, and a level of awareness. If you're tuned into constant overthinking, anxiety, burnout, emotional exhaustion, creative blocks, lack mindset, you are not broken. You're tuned into a frequency that produces those experiences. And radios can be retuned. And computers can be reprogrammed. That's why I call us a supercomputer. Why willpower doesn't work? Willpower lives in your conscious mind, but your habits live in your subconscious nervous system. That's why people can want change, but keep repeating the same cycles. Your brain is running on old software. Change does not happen by force. Change happens by retuning, by upgrading, by reprogramming, by removing the malware and the viruses. The new way. You don't have to fight your brain. You train it. You program it. You tune it. You work with your biology instead of against it. And once you learn how to access the brain states that control healing, creativity, intuition, focus, confidence, and emotional regulation, your entire identity begins to change without force, without burnout, and without self-punishment. Over the next episodes, I'm going to teach you how to tune your brain like a radio or like a computer into calm, into creativity, into subconscious reprogramming, into genius focus, and into deep nervous system healing. Because when you tune your brain, you tune your entire life. And this is where the real transformation begins.